So good. All right. Oh, there we go. That early 2000s feel. Now, hold on. Because we got something else to watch. Something I haven't watched in many years. I guess technically two, but it feels like many years. Wait for it. You guys remember when Konami made games? Isn't that crazy? Oh, sorry. I'll be quiet now. Yay! Despite the stuttering at points. It's pretty hype. Pretty hype. Hell yeah. Alright. If you remember, I did play this in 2021. I played one video, or one match in this effectively. And I was like, oh, I'll play more of this. And then I didn't, like a big fat liar. So this is gonna be so this is me going to play it. I think this is still Redux. I don't think I've changed anything. But we'll see. We'll do our best here. The British Empire in the 1480s. The War of the Roses. I don't know why the text looked like that. Emulator struggles. The War of the Roses, a power struggle between the houses of Lancaster, Red Rose, and York, White Rose, to decide a royal successor, was nearing an end. With the Yorkists well in the lead, the reign of the Richard III was but a step away. And in France, Yugi, Henry II, I'm going to stop doing accents, last Lancastrian heir, was being forced to live a life of exile. Lancastrian forces were rendered powerless by ancient cards of sorcery wielded by Seto and his 7 followers, who, known as the Rose Crusaders, served under the flag of Lord Crawford, a powerful Yorkist nobleman. Lacking a duelist to champion their cause, defeat was imminent for the Lancastrians. In England, dual card games were still at the fledgling stage. Thus, the Lancastrians had to look elsewhere for a duel master capable of facing the Rosencreux in battle. With this in mind, Margaret Mai Beaufort of Lancaster secretly requested a high druid to summon a duelist from another state or another age. This is the stupidest setup to a story in any Yu-Gi-Oh game, by the way. Easily the worst. Like, hands down. I'm like, I don't care. I don't need this plot. I'm just gonna fight a bunch of people. Let's just go. But we do get to see Simon again, so that's pretty cool. Ooh. Summoned from the mystic circle of red and white roses, the one capable of harnessing pure power. There was truth to the legend of the Rose Duelist. Lady Margaret, I did it now. We have the means of defeating the evil forces of Rosencrantz. Oh, my apologies. In my excitement, I'd forgotten I was in the presence of the Rose Duelist. Let me introduce myself. I am Simon Mick Moran instead of Simon Moran, dude. Oh my god. I druid and servant, or Surient, because the cutoff makes it look a little weird, of Lancaster. May I be so bold as to ask what the name of the Rose Duelist would like to be known? Why does it say like to be known? It's a weird way to ask my name. My name is, and forever will be, Nick. I do miss these old Yu-Gi-Oh sound effects. Nick, a fine name indeed. I think so. I think it's pretty neat. Now here's the situation. Here's your briefing. The year is 1485, and you are currently in Stonehenge, near Salisbury Stake, England. The British Empire is in turmoil, with the House of Lancaster's rightful claim to the throne being challenged by the Yorkist usurpers. Our struggle is referred to as the War of the Roses, a name based on the badges used by both sides, and a game that will come out much later, around 1997, called Final Fantasy Tactics, which will then get remade for the PSP, called Final Fantasy Tactics War of the Lions. We stole the name directly from them. Red rose to the Lancastrians, and a white rose to the Yorkists. Right now, our kingdom is threatened by the Yorkists and their wrongful claim to the throne. All because the Yorkists enjoy the support of the Rose Crusaders and their sorcerous white rose cards. Using our red rose cards, we summoned you, Nick, to this day and age. We'd hoped that your dueling expertise or dueling experience would defeat the Rose Crusaders. Lead us to victory. You'll help us. Of course you will. Foolish of me to even doubt your loyalties lie. Rumor has it that only legendary Rose Duelist stands a chance against the power of Rosencrantz. What about Guildenstern? We appreciate any help you can provide against them. Before I forget, I should warn you that the rules to dueling differ from those of your age. Here in England, dueling is governed by what is known as the perfect rule. In addition to several minor distinctions, there are two major differences. One is the existence of movement or positioning, the other is the deck leader concept. These are two aspects of dueling that were lost in the process when the ancient sport of duel monsters was adapted to card form. So just to be clear, just to make sure I understand this, Mr. McMoran, ancient Yu-Gi-Oh! Ancient duel monsters just plays like normal modern-day duel monsters. Somewhere along the way, movement and deck leaders was added, and then subsequently lost within the ensuing 500 years. Just to be clear, that's what you're saying. That's the setup for this game, right? Okay, just making... Okay. The perfect rule represents these lost rules that were... Well, I mean, if it's more than one rule, why shouldn't it be perfect rules? That were miraculously revived here in England. Perhaps a practice duel will serve better than explanation, shall we? Yeah, man, it's been a while. I'll do a practice duel. I'm gonna be here a while. I might as well figure out what I'm doing. Actually, in the meantime, let me look up Duelist of the Roses Redux. Ooh, this looks good. This emulator is really good at up-resing textures, except for static images, which is why they all look kind of janky. I'm looking for the actual website. Because I remember they like explained all of the stuff. I have the YouTube video open for this. Ah, here we go. I think here we go. Are you it? So, by the way, for those who are curious and want to play this mod themselves, I will include everything in the description. The only thing you'll need to source yourself is the what do you call it? The ROM for, or the ISO, so to speak, or the legal copy of Duelist of the Roses. I cannot tell you where to find that. You're gonna have to find that on your own. I will be in trouble if I do, and I don't care if you play it. I care about my YouTube channel, so you're gonna have to figure it out on your own. But I will link the mod, the video that explains it, and all that good stuff. But I'm gonna take a short break to try and see if I can find the info for this. All right, I'm back. I think there was a I think there was a page that I found at one point that explains all of the changes with this, and I cannot find that for the life of me. I literally kept the tab open, but I had a computer crash a couple months ago. Yeah, I kept the tab for years. That's what I'm trying to say. But I had a tab of it opened, and I cannot find it for the life of me. So I don't know where it is anymore. But let's just get into the game. How to summon a monster, bring the monster into play, draw a card from the deck. Oh man, is this tutorial too basic for me? It might be. Selecting your leader, pressing the square. Yes. Pick one, yes. Pick one of the monsters. They're based on the star points, yes. I do remember this. Celtic Guardian is an effect monster now? Excuse me? Is this the obnoxious Celtic Guardian? You summon the Celtic Guardian, the card is ready for battle. Now let's attack your opponent with the Celtic Guardian. Control a monster on the field, you must first activate it. First, let's activate your monster by limiting the cursor over the desired. Press X. Right, yellow square. Okay. Just a little refresher for me, just to try and get through. not a Babu dragon. It's your turn. There's an enemy monster going away. Use the Celtic Guardian to eliminate the threat. Attack your opponent's monster. All you have to do is move your monster into the same space like an enemy monster. Attack. Yes, I know how attacks work. I should mention, I'm not controlling any of this. This is all pretty automated. Hey, I don't know why the screen wigged out there, but you eliminate your opponent's monster, move one space closer to your opponent's leader. However, your opponent is now aware of your monster's strength and will probably bring a more powerful monster to play to retaliate. Now let's take a look at the factors. Can I, like, exit this? Oh, just press start and it ends. Neat, okay. I get it. I've gotten enough. I was hoping it would help me with, like, some stuff I might forget, but yeah, I'll just barrel through it. All the fun stuff isn't in there anyway. I also don't know why the game keeps stuttering like that. I've, like, changed the settings around a couple times, and it's just, I think it might just be something that happens while I play this. It is very quick, and it's not that frequent, so I'm just going to leave it as is. Look, the deck to duel with. It's important that you feel the vibrations of a deck leader. The minute minute resonations that are true to your soul, the card themselves draw the power from them. Enters the Ancient Ones. The deck leader acts as an intermediate between the Ancient Ones and the deck wielder. Sorry, I'm allergic to tutorials. It is essential that you select a card leader whose rhythm matches the stirrings of your soul. Here are several decks from which to choose from. You say several, but it's 3. Give it some serious thought and make your selection. Choose carefully from the deck you select will guide you to the destiny of your duels. Kaminari Attack, Water Dragon, Fairy, or a Monster Eye. Oh man, the text is not looking great here, but that's okay. Main races. I don't like that they call them races instead of monster types. Thunder, Spellcaster, Water, Fish, or Fiend. And then this one has 4 different attributes. This one is only water, this one's only dark. I mean, these all kind of suck. I don't want to deal with any of these. But Dark Fiend seems more appropriate, I guess. Or more, I guess, approachable? I don't know. We'll go with Monster Eye, why not? So you select your deck. So that's the effect of the Celtic Red Rose cards. Looks like there's some truth to the rumor that the Red Rose cards are capable of time transformation. Who's there? It's been some time since the Battle of Barnet, old one. John Barnett? Like the game froze as I said that. Rosencrantz! What brings you here? I know that's not how his name is pronounced, by the way, but I can't say it any other way. It's just illegal. Only a member of the Rose Crusaders may call me by that name. If you may recall, I told you once before that you may only address me as Seto. Not even Kaiba. Seto, huh? Or does memory fail you, old man? And you must be the dreaded Rose Duelist. I admit there's a certain aura of power emanating from you. I believe introduction is in order. I am Seto, leader of the Rose Crusaders. There are members of our little group who prefer to call me by the name C. Rosencruz. I ask you again, what brings you here, Seto? Mind your manners, old man. What else would bring me here? I've come for the Red Rose cards. After all, it was you who showed me how the summoning capabilities would evolve when the Red Rose cards are combined with the transport powers of the White Rose cards. You aren't thinking of attempting the Forbidden Rose summoning? If so, the Red Rose cards must never fall into your evil hands. Card sorcery taps into the powers of the Ancient Ones. By their very nature, each card is a double-edged sword that can cut both ways. The Rose cards alone harness tremendous power. Not tremendous fire. There's no telling what horrors one might unleash to the world by combining both red and white. Do you mean pink? I will sacrifice my own life if need be to prevent any from uttering the spell of doom. Spell of doom, fool! 16 red and white rose cards grant power over all. Druid legend has twisted the true meaning of these cards. We Rose Crusaders have sworn to create a utopia free from the ravages of war. We intend to accomplish this with the power of the cards. We shall do so by extending the rule of Richard III throughout the known worlds. I don't think it's as good as Richard 1 and 2, but it's fine, I guess. By the way, it was clever of you to form a circle of red roses within the white rose barrier to summon the Rose Duelist. This is all getting very confusing, very quickly. But you were foolish to come alone. This area is surrounded, and if you wish to leave with your life, you will do so by handing over the Red Rose cards. Me, a fool, then what about you? Are you fool enough to actually believe the Red Rose cards remain here in my possession? Or after summoning I had the cards dispersed among our best duelists to keep them from your tainted hands? Then you leave me with but one option. I shall enlist the aid of your precious Rose Duelist. You take your leave of your senses. And you speak too soon, old man. Heed my words, Duelist. If you wish to return to your proper time period, you require 16 cards of the red and white roses. The red and white positionings must be laid out in reverse of the summoning order to send you home. You know the spell? Since you need the 16 rose cards just as much as we do, I propose a partnership. Help us gather the cards, and I shall guarantee your return after we've achieved our ultimate goal. An absurd proposal. Do you think that the Honorable Nick would even lend an ear to your ridiculous proposal? Can you be so sure, old man? Let me see. Simon's side has 8 of the red rose cards, while my side, the Rose Crusaders, has possession of the 8 white rose cards. Just a localization thing, real quick here. Did we need to say rose card every time? Could we just say the white cards, the red cards? Because it gets to be a mouthful when you mention them constantly. As the numbers are even, simple arithmetic indicates you can side with either of us. I'm sure you'll take into account who's winning this war. After all, who was desperate enough to summon you in the first place? I think it's quite clear which side is better positioned to send you home. Nick, heed not the words of this power-hungry lunatic. Simon, must you resort to name-calling? I'm hurt. I'll tell you what, why don't we leave the decision to our dear Duelist? After all, Simon, the Duelist's future is not for us to decide now, is it? Well, yes, but... Splendid. I'm keeping with the tradition of the old temple gardens. I offer you a choice, Duelist. Here are 2 roses. The white rose represents me, and the red for old Simon here. For the sake of justice, choose the red rose. Stand by my side, Duelist. Choose the white rose. That's right. We're going Kaiba's campaign first. Wise choice, Duelist. I see you as well-versed in judging a situation. Welcome to Rose Crusaders. I am honored. Okay, old man, it's time you made yourself scarce. What are you doing? Stop! No! Don't worry, I'm not going to hurt you. I just need everything out of the way until everything is settled. Now then, let's talk about the red rose cards. Simon mentioned spreading the cards among certain individuals just after summoning you. I think it's safe to assume that a large number of those individuals are his Confederate, currently located in France. Like you to enter France from Dover. I know that card. Dover? 900 attack points? And retrieve those cards for our cause. I would go myself, however, I'm needed to maintain our barrier against any invading forces. According to the legend, one must use a deck whose cost is lower than an opponent's to capture a rose card. Ah, yes. You know, I have heard this. Of another color. Remember, a deck that costs lower, that is to the opponent is key. I've also heard somewhere that Celts inherited the red rose cards from the original inhabitants of the Stonehenge. This would mean that our enemy, Yugi, who comes from a line of Welsh nobility, would likely have inherited one of the red rose cards. This means that those who oppose the Rose Crusaders are sufficiently equipped to duel against us as equals. Given their desperate situation, they will retaliate with everything they've got. It would be wise not to underestimate them, depending on you. That is a long, long, long intro. Like, I'm shocked every time by that intro. Alright, Taya's first. Let's check the deck. I might even change Monster Eye from the deck leader. Alright, let's get a look here. What's your leader ability? Nothing. Alright, I'm definitely not using you. When turn face up, flips the last card played by opponent faced up. Okay. Wicked Dragon with Ursat's Head. Curtain of the Dark Ones. This card is flip face up, metal, opposing enemy spellbound for 1 turn. Okay. Blue-Eyed Silver Zombie. I've always wondered why this card is called this. This card is flip face up, all your monsters transform into zombie monsters. That's helpful in a Pumpkin deck, but not really besides that. Ooh, Fiend Sword. Nothing. Master and Expert. Queen Bird. Are you normally called Queen Bird? I feel like you're called something else. Horn Imp. This card is flip face up. If there's a Jigen Bakudan in any distant space, teleport 1 Jigen and Bakudan to an opponent's summoning area. I don't think these 2 cards have ever interacted before. That's weird. Songen, they took your effect away from you? This is dirty. Kuribo, an attack. Whenever damage is inflicted a life point in battle, the damage amount is reduced to 0. Okay. Is that just with battles with Kuribo? Because that basically turns you into Winged Kuribo, not normal Kuribo. Witty Phantom, the one who crucified Kaiba. That's real. That actually happened. Dark King of the Abyss. Big Eye. When destroyed in battle, the enemy and the engaged enemy is spellbound for 1 turn. That is not your normal effect. Normally you look at the cards on top of a deck. Big Eye, I've disappointed you. Dark Prisoner. Whenever damage inflicted a life point in battle, damage amount is reduced to 0. That's just Kuribo. What do you mean? That's just Kuribo with more steps. Ancient Brain. Terror the Terrible. Mabarrel. Majin Gun. The Dry Deck. Rob? When this card is flipped face up, all cards are shifted to attack position. Oh, that could be interesting. Metabat. Embryonic Beast. I don't like that you're called that. After being turned face up, transforms into a Ryugishin after surviving 3 turns in face up defense position. However, the card must be turned up by the owning player. That sounds really fucking weird, because Ryukshin is not that strong of a card. So what's the point? That's so weird. Bioplant, Gorgon Egg, Monster Eye, Neck Hunter. I do know Neck Hunter. Invader from another dimension. That is just basic insect with more steps. Wretched Ghost the Attic. The Store Brand Karibo. Key Mace number 2. Not even normal key race. Hey, Hero Shadow Scout. It's going to flip face up. Identifies an opponent's face down card by type. Okay, that seems pretty useless, dude. 3-headed Guido. Weather Control. Do you at least destroy the monster like your cousin does? There's flip face up. Transform all adjacent spaces to Wasteland. Why? He's literally weather control. That's weird. Doma, the Angel of Silence, Killer Needle, Megasonic Eye, Gruesome Goo, Flame Snake, Morphing Jar. Hey! The Eye of Truth. Displays opponent's hand face up for 5 seconds. That's so weird. That's so pointless. And your deck costs 25. Ew. Increase the power of dark monsters by 300. Increase the power of Beast Warrior and Fiend monsters by 500. They always nerf Accident. Oh, ew. It's like, it's Japanese art of Axe of Despair, which I honestly think is worse. I think the Axe of Despair's English art is fine. The head is weird. It doesn't. I think it ruins the aesthetic. And that's all of them. Okay. Well, I'm not thrilled with our team so far, but I am going to do one thing, at least in the meantime. I think I'm going to not make you deck leader, if possible. I don't know how to... How do I select deck leader? Okay, not that. How do you like... Let's Google it. I could be here all day. Duelist of the Roses, change deck leader. Need help to set or remove deck leaders. Go to the build deck screen. On the left side is your chest. On the right side, you have the choice of 3 decks. Right side of the screen, press the right button, then pick which deck you want. Press the start button until ABC is brightened in the deck's card, then press left to go back to the chest and scroll until you find the monster you want to use as your deck leader. Press start when you have desired monster highlighted to make it your deck leader. To be a deck leader, a monster must have a rank of 2nd lieutenant or higher. I don't think that's true. Okay, so I have to start. I suspected this was the case, but I have to make a new deck to do it. That's fine. Okay. Can you... Oh, wait, hold on. Can I only... Can you not add... Oh, that's stupid. I don't think you can, I don't think you can use decks that have the same cards. At least that's what that seemed like. But maybe, I don't know. We'll see. I'll just go as is for now. I really wanted to change the deck leader, but whatever. Just not thrilled about Monster Eye, if you can believe it. Alright, let's save so I don't have to do any of that again. And then options, Monster Battle Display, Stereo, that's fine. We'll keep Monster Battles on for now. Alright, I don't know how long this is going to take, so this is going to determine... We're at, like... My recording is half an hour. I know I have to cut some of that out, so it'll be like probably like, what, 25 minutes? I don't know what this is going to take, so we'll see how long this video is. The Rose Duelist, you dared to betray the hopes of Prince Yugi. I'll teach you a lesson you'll never forget. Alright. You're still Taya, right? Oh, this music, though. Wow, this fucking piano solo. Oh, hold on. What are the... Yeah, let's get out of here a little bit. I'm a different man. I play with a slightly extended field of view now. Could wait and summon stronger monsters, but I don't think I need to. So I think I get 3... Yeah, I get 3 stars per turn, I think. So if I play Karibo now, I can play Megasonic Eye or Doma the Angel of Science. Science? The Angel of Science. I can play one of these next turn, so I'll play Karibo for now. He's also safe to kind of like go ahead. Oh yeah, you can fuse cards in this. Maybe I should try that. Wow, okay. Off the rip, huh? pretty afraid of whatever the fuck that is. That was not okay. I always forget this has the Forbidden Memories stuff. I don't know what any of these would combine into. So I don't know what I can play. I guess Doma, the Angel of Silence, is the best one to go for here. Let's play that in face-up mode. It seems to be strengthened by Mountain. So I guess I'll have it try and attack me on the Mountain. Yeah, we'll do that. What the fuck? Why do you have so many power-ups? What the fuck? That's 4 power-ups in your first 2 turns. What do you mean, Taya? Can you relax? Is this gonna be like impossible to win? Is that what the gimmick is here? Is this the game like goofing on me? Just being like, oh, you know, just play whatever you want. T. Okay. I could have played a monster, but I'm still trying to suss things out. I don't think I'm gonna win this one. I'm already kind of defeated. Oh my god, Dark Witch power up twice. What the fuck? Your first monster has 3,300 attack? You're the first person. I feel a little betrayed right now. I feel like this game might be too hard. It's okay, it landed behind us. Oh, never mind. It's not okay. It's actually pretty bad. Ow. I don't know why it like scrunches the field when that happens. I think I might be in a spot of trouble because I don't know how to beat this. My new strategy is just going to be what happens when you combine a bunch of stuff. Any of you fuse anything? No. 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 Awesome. Hey, Kariba, do you fuse with this? Oh, you do? What? Oh, make Komori Dragon. Interesting. I don't know why it does that. Why it like goes off the screen. That's something, I guess. Alright, Taya. Time for you to use 2 more power-ups this turn. Oh, no, just 1? Okay. You're sure, though? I don't know what to do here. Like, what does the game even want me to do? Like, how could I have I can't even earn cards. What could I have possibly done here? This sucks. Is this just my cards? Okay, yes it is. Just play this, I guess. I don't know what else to do. Is it possible to have your starting deck be too bad? What does Komori Dragon look like this, by the way? He should be like a little bat-sized thing, but I fear... Oh, no, okay. They made him look like our normal dragon. Yeah, you can skip through that. Owie. So if you defeat a monster that's powered up, you get spellbound for a turn. That's the shtick here. I'm spellbound? What do you mean? Excuse me? Oh my god, 2,800 Shining Friendship. What the fuck? What am I supposed to do with this? I don't understand. It feels impossible. I just started, game. Can you relax? I don't know what to do here. I think if you... No, some cards can move further if you flip them up, but not all of them. Okay. I'm just gonna move up. We're gonna take the L here. Good chance we lose here. By good chance, I mean certainty that we lose here. But you know, what else am I supposed to do? So, I don't think you earn any cards if you lose. I know you win a couple of the ones. You win like a roulette based on like monsters you destroyed. If you win, so I'm very curious what's gonna happen here. Man, if I only had a card that moved multiple spaces. God, this sucks. I think I would have been okay if she didn't get those power-ups. At least somewhat okay. But there's just very little I can do against that. You lose. Okay. Huh, I'm greater than I thought I was. Alright, well, I'm just going to keep challenging until I win. Is that okay? Yeah, you really get nothing. Wow, that's, oh. Now I understand why I fought so hard to get a win at the end of the video I did 2 years ago. Because it's demoralizing. If I lose too much, then I might just give up the game. Alright, let's see. Yep. Yeah, I got some cards. That is to be expected. I have to keep trying to see if I have any fusions, because I don't know how else to win. Okay, Big Eye and the Dog. Make Chimera the Mythical Flying Beast. Interesting. Interesting. So there's clearly like a pattern to that. If I had to guess, it would be... Fuck, dude, come on. If I had to guess, it would be like Chimera, it'd be Master and Expert with any Fiend, maybe? We have this card. We have Ancient Brain. I can summon him over here and just, like, hope for the best. He has to be in face-up defense, I think, right? Cool. Let's let the enemy deal with that. See what they want to do. And I'll move here. I'll do defense mode next turn. Oh, come on! Stop powering up every first turn. This is ridiculous. Oh, interesting. Why are you face up? Tenderness. This card is face up in defense position. All damage to life points reduced by half. That's wild. What an insane effect. Are you kidding me? That's so broken. Okay, I suppose. What do I got here? We do have Acts of Despair. So that's not terrible. Let's do, bup, 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 bup. You know, I didn't think that would work, but that's okay. And put you in defense mode. Just go, I guess. I don't know what else. I'm not confident here. How did I get spellbound? What do you mean? Shining Friendship again. I guess it must, like, spellbind if it's used in a certain way. Alright, this is not as high of a wall to climb, so I'm, like, more okay with this. Also, these PS2 models actually aren't that bad. Why does it look horrifying? This is so stupid. I need cards that, like, instantly kill monsters that attack me, like Man-Eater Bug. Oh, I don't like its feet, actually. The more it focused on the feet, the less I like it. Why does it have toes? Okay. Maybe I don't understand the spellbinding. I thought I did, but maybe I don't. Are you still ticking away, huh? Okay. What do we got? Nothing. That's rough. Special info. When this card's flip face up, all cards are shifted to attack position. Okay. That doesn't really help me yet, but we'll see. I mean, I have to put something here. I don't really want to move backwards. That's my big thing. I want to keep moving forward to try and corner them. Why are you not... Oh, I have to click on it first. That's weird. I'll just move this up. That does put Shining Friendship in range, but that's okay. It's spellbound for now, so I can't really do anything. Winged Trumpeter. Don't increase the power of all fairies. Don't. Oh my god. Yeah, was it worth it? Dude. It wasn't worth it at all. What a stupid effect. Why would you even do that? I didn't gain my stars I needed either. This sucks. Okay. I'm gonna have to just not play a card. And what are you? You're at 2100. Oh my god, dude! I've already lost. I can't do shit here. I could like try and like stall it out, but that's not. I don't think that's really gonna work here. Like, I don't think I can stall because if the longer I take, the more powered up she gets. So like, I can't really. It's just not really in the cards. And that pun not intended for once, but I just only have so much power. And yes, I know Shining Friendship is about to attack me, but I'm trying to move up. My only plan at this point is like maybe I can like sneak in and get a monster like way up ahead. But even then, I'm not very confident about it. It's also like nihilism. I'm sort of like, I think this game's over. Oh, did they destroy their own card? Interesting. Alright. Last chance, here we go. I'm not confident. I don't think I can do anything here. Man, I wish I knew the fusions. Nope. Alright. We'll just, hold on, I want to do the other thing. I wanted to surrender. But I feel like I might not have to. Damn. Damn. Like, honestly, I know that the starter decks are kind of randomized. Like, they'll give you different ones each time. I might have to just start a new game. Like, this starting deck might be so bad that I might just have to start a new game. If I can find one with dragons or, like, winged beasts, I think that'll work out pretty well because Teya's field is, like, half mountain. But I don't know what else to do. Like, I can't beat the fairies. They're too strong. She has like 4,000 power-up cards. And I have 1. Or like 2. At my most generous, I have 2. This sucks. Yeah, I don't... Like, maybe I could do this. This might be an interesting combo. Switch every monster to, or switch the tiles around here to Wasteland, and then switch every monster to Zombie. That takes so long to set up, though. Yep. This is the game's way of saying, hey, it's over already. Congrats. And I'm just sort of like, yeah, thanks. No, I didn't want to hit... I keep trying to, like, open a menu. 2 in a row again, huh? This is neat. It's a great mod. Wow. What life does it... It breathes so much life into the game. And by life, it means it breathes it out of me and into the game. I can't even transform cards because I think I have exactly 40. So I need the 40 to make a deck. What I was going to check, I wanted to see if I could dual Master K. I'm not sure if that's possible. Help. Please. Dual technique, dual related functions. Oh, this is just a straight up tutorial, huh? Nah, we'll get out of this. Forget how to dual Master K. I mean, I suppose I'll save because even though I've lost to Teya, it does count as matches, which I need for the resurrection later. So, is there an option to go back to the main menu? I don't think there is. Maybe. I'm sure resetting. The reason I want to fight Duel Master K is that he uses your deck. So, my hope would be that... Where the fuck is reset? PCX2 is so weird. Or PCSX2. I mean, just shutdown is the only... Is there really not a reset function in this? This is so weird. Shutdown, sure. Boot full. It's very weird. Very strange. I'm starting to remember why I didn't immediately play more of Duelist vs. Redux 2 years ago. It's starting to come back to me now. I feel so hopeless. Okay. Custom Duel. I believe Duel Master K is normally not unlocked, but I think this one it's fine. How do I change my opponent? That's fine. Duel Master S, I guess? This doesn't help me. Check Duel Master K here. More Googling. This is what I meant where it's like I wanted to see a page that had all this listed already. Because it would be easier for me to, like, reference it. It's Duel Master K. You need a memory card in slot 2 with no Yu-Gi-Oh data. Okay. And I think I can do that. Or just copy the data, I guess, would also work. System. How do I bring up the memory cards? Let's see. Yes, that one is not formatted. Let's just duplicate this one. Just call it 2. Duplicated to 2. Eject that. Insert 2. Okay. So what happens now? There's... Okay, it said no memory card for a second. That'll work. Okay. There's Duel Master K. That's actually not too hard to do. Yeah. Let's go for it. Sure. Let's just do a plain map. Just to see. The only problem is... I think it's not going to show me his hand, so I won't know what monsters he's fusing. I guess I can look in the graveyard. Which is also something I hadn't considered before. That's an easy way to tell what your opponent did. Okay. Nope. 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 It's fine, I suppose. Okay. Good start, Duel Master. Oh, wait, I wonder if I can get things from beating Duel Master K. I hadn't really considered that, but that might not be the worst part. Like, if I have to fight him first, just to kind of get things sorted. Eye of Truth. What do you got in your hand, Duel Master K? My opponent's hand shows for like 5 seconds. Oh, that's very similar to what I've got. Interesting. I don't know why it doesn't just like... I guess they didn't have the technology back then, but I'm like, why doesn't it just like show what cards they have? Feels weird. Ooh. Okay. Should be able to check the graveyard to see what that was. Also, I just realized this and it bothers me a little bit that it resets the camera angle for them. Enemy, Karibo and Wicked Dragon with the Erzatz head. I think that makes Komori Dragon. So that should be just as strong as Sangan. I don't know if there's a reason. I don't think I really want Weather Control to go because I think some of my monsters are powered up by Wasteland, but then so are his. Under normal circumstances, yes, but not here. Just trying stuff out. Nothing. My deck does not have any cohesion. Alright, he's going to keep trying to run away from me. Interesting. He does have strongish monsters. I should be careful of that. I think that's probably the bird, the one that has 2,000 defense points. I wonder if this will make Komori Dragon too. I should test it out. Actually, I wonder if I can do anything stronger. I wonder if I can... Let's see this. What happens if I do Morphing Jar and the Wicked Dragon? Will this make Stone D? No. Too hopeful. I'll move up this way. Bam, 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 bam. This perfect defense is almost all set. I have to get in there next turn. Okay. I know he had better cards in his hand. I wonder if he's not using them. Move that there. Yeah, I don't know. Nah, nothing again. Okay. What's the... I forget how this works. I think it's if they can't summon anymore. Then it's checkmate. I think that's the trick. And you can only have 5 monsters in the field at once. I know that. Ooh, they took the opportunity to move up. I guess they would have to, right? Interesting. Pretty sure I boxed you in, though. And I feel like you're not really accepting that I boxed you in. But that's okay, I suppose. I guess I should shift over here. I mean, Witty Phantom is strong enough. I can try and see what they played here. Yeah. Ancient Bran Flakes. Let's see what the Witty Phantom does. Just pulls out a Crucifixion. Or a stone Crucifixion. I guess it's a cross, right? Oh no, the Aurora Borealis! Concentrated here in this cathedral? Crazy. Ow. I love that sound when they disappear. No longer worried about you attacking me. I am intending to box them in, though. Which should work here. Okay. I'm not confident that that defense monster isn't Drollbird or whatever, Queen Bird, whatever the fuck it's called. So, I'll leave that as is for now. I don't know why he put up these cards over here. It's a weird choice. Oh, clearing the way, huh? I don't know, I guess you're summoning more monsters. That also makes sense. Oh, this thing. This weirdo. My barrel! Alright, how does this thing attack? Someone had to make a 3D model from a barrel. Can you imagine a card like this being 3D modeled today? What is this? That's so weird. Why did they do it that way? Okay. Not worried. It's fine. I actually have a pretty good line of attack here. I think I win. We'll just do this. How much life points do they have left? 1,500? Okay. So we'll just go here. Victory! Did not feel earned. That felt really easy, which just makes me think, okay, so my deck is really easy to beat. Great, cool. Do I actually get rewards for this? Oh, you do, okay. Alright, so that's not too bad. I mean, it is kind of bad, because these are terrible. But I guess it could be worse. So are these just the cards that I defeated? Oh, there's a delay. Ugh, gross. Okay. Alright. So I guess I have to play this bunch. That sucks. I don't want to do this. That's so much work. So I have to fight Deckmaster K a bunch to improve my deck. Yeah, not thrilled about that, but if I can get junk cards, even if I get cards that don't matter, I can then convert them into into new cards through reconstruction. Whether they're good cards or not remains to be seen. But all right, well, I guess this is the strat. I'm gonna save you guys a little bit here. I'll do this off screen. I'll just spend my Saturday playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist the Roses. So I'll do that. I'll come back with a better deck and try to be a better person for you guys. I might also just try like the like I might try the deck that isn't just a mirror match of mine, but I kind of do want to see what fusions they can make, so we'll see. But thank you guys so much for watching. This is the plan for a while. We're gonna do this. I think this game, and then I think it's Stairway to something is the next game I'm playing after this. I might do both side by side, so we get like a true Yu-Gi-Oh card game, and then we get one that's just like, kind of goofy like this one, kind of like breaks the rules a little bit. I haven't decided. We'll see which one I get more attached to. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.
Finished! It can't end like this!
So much like the first time, I started playing again and I was like, no, not good enough. I need to do better. So I did. I went and learned a bunch of mechanics about Duelist the Roses again, so all those people who commented already, I'm sorry. But yeah, so a couple key things. You can fight yourself. The only difference is that then you're stuck with the graveyard slots, and the graveyard slots only I should have known this from the name, but I guess I just forgot. Graveyard slots, whatever is in the graveyard, you get those cards, and there are kind of two schools of thought on how to handle that. One, try and line up the slots so you get the same icon on all three wheels, and then you'll get a bonus card that's like from a super secret rare pool. Or you can just get 3 different ones, but get like 3 good cards, because you only get 1 copy if you match up the slots, but you do get that rare card. So I got the rare card a couple times, 4 to be precise. So I got so when I did the rare card, I got Trihorn Dragon, who I believe is not normally available in the game. I think he's a ritual in this for some reason. I got Larva of Moth, which is I feel like I used this card before. Because I used it in another match against Duel Master K, and I was like, I feel like I've used Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth before, and I don't remember what card turns into it. So, TLDR, put it face up in defense mode for 5 turns, and then it turns to Pupa Moth. Pupa Moth, if it's up face up for 1 turn, will then turn to Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth. And if Pupa Moth is destroyed, it turns into Great Moth, and if this one's destroyed, it turns into Larva Moth. So, that's pretty neato. That's pretty cool. So we got Larva of Moth, we got Dark Hole, which is a good panic button. It works exactly how you think it would be. Destroys every card in the field, except for the deck leaders. So that's a good, like, if you're getting beaten down, you can use that and then kind of turn the tides. The only difference with that is, much like Forbidden Memories, you can only play 1 card a turn. So Dark Hole would be at its best if you, like, play it early and, like, in a corner. And then if stuff goes sideways, you can just flip it up and then go. So there's that. There is Gaia the Dragon Champion, which I just got. And then I got a Komori Dragon. Interesting thing about Komori Dragon. So I was fighting Duel Master K. So he fused the Wicked Dragon Eraserhead, whatever the fuck thing it is. He fused that with a Fiend, which gave me Komori Dragon. And then I beat the Komori Dragon, but then that added it to the graveyard slots. So it does include fusion monsters, which is pretty cool, actually. I didn't know that. So yeah, we tooled up the deck a little bit. It's still not great. It's not amazing. It's still mostly Fiends. Oh, the other thing. I got 3 3-headed Guidos, and they are currently my deck leader as well. So deck leaders, I think if you keep a deck leader as... Like, if you only have 1 copy of the card and you make it a deck leader, it's not going to really level up. All the XP happens when the monster fights, so having 3 copies of it and it being your deck leader is good. It doesn't have any abilities yet, but it is a first lieutenant instead of a second, so that's pretty cool. But, yeah. Without further ado, I guess we'll get back into it. I did also try and reincarnate real quick, and it didn't really work. Oh, one thing I want to mention. I don't know how to find this this website. I'm gonna link it in the description. But I basically found this like GitHub website made for Duelist of the Roses. So it's not going to line up 1-to-1 with this because this is the Redux mod, but it does have like the basic, like the vanilla game like stats. So you can basically build your deck. So you add in like 40 cards, and then it'll tell you all possible fusions with those cards. So like Dragon and Spellcaster makes Blackland Fire Dragon. Dragon and Fiend makes Kimori Dragon. Beast level 4 plus a Fiend makes Chimera the Flying Mystical Beast. You can do that. You can also just do a straight up fusion simulator, which for that you put in your 5 cards in your hand and it'll tell you what fusions you can make and how to make them. So that's pretty cool. And also you can just do it based on like all the starter decks. Honestly, it's really cool. You can also check reincarnation drop rates. So like for instance, let's pop in Gaia the Dragon Champion. And then apparently it calculates it based on your deck or your leader rank in deck A and deck B. So my level is First Lieutenant because that's what 3-headed Guido is. So if I choose to reincarnate, it basically will give me a bunch of stats like chance for monster, 80%, chance for magic trap, 20%, deck leader, rank influence for higher deck cost percentage, plus 4%. Basically, it'll be around the same deck cost, give or take, but if you have a much higher ranked deck leader, you'll have a much better chance of it being a better card. So it sucks early on, but it works better over time. And as you may have guessed, like if you just pop like a 10 cost card in there, like a 15 cost card, you're gonna get garbage back. It could be good for finding good cards for like fusion, but I'm not gonna be relying on that quite as hard as I thought I would, because you need some decent cards to go with it. But yeah, there's some good stuff on there. Cool. I just wanted to point that out. Check out the website for yourself if you're doing your own playthrough of this. Because it's really good. It's a very good companion set. There's a lot of like manual entry, like you're typing in the name of your card, so building a deck can be kind of annoying, but it wasn't too bad. Alright, we'll save here. This is the one, I can feel it. This is how I'm going to beat Taya. Again, this could have been a part 2, but because it's the first part of the series, I wanted to end on a higher note. So I want to show that I am invested in the game. I did learn about it, and I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. Okay. Back up here. Not a terrible start. Not the cards I'd like to use this on, but Action Despair and Dark Energy at the same time is bad. Oh, I have 2 Dark Energies, by the way. I grabbed another one. I think I'll do this just to clear my hand. Just because I want to try and drop out monsters. The problem is it's still going to take me a while. I can't go as fast as I would like to, especially with these this labyrinth wall in the way. Well, she didn't power up that time, so that's something. Ooh, that's a good get. That's a real good get. So is this as well. I could turn that into Kimori Dragon. Also, so the way I could tell is they nerfed the dragon fusions in this game. So if we use Forbidden Memories as an example, in Forbidden Memories, if you mixed any dragon type with like any sort of plant, it would become B Skull Dragon or B Jungle Dragon King, which has 2100 attack points. And if you did it, say like mixed any dragon with any like rock monster, it would also become Stone Dragon. They changed it so those fusions still work, but the base dragon has to be above like 1200 or like 1500 attack points. So you can't just take like a really weak dragon and do it, but if you take like Kimori Dragon or like Blackland Fire Dragon, those ones will still work. So it's weird that they do that, but I thought it was worth pointing out. I think I might just not play anything this turn. I'll keep baiting them. I gotta save up my stars for Trihorn Dragon. Okay. That's also not like a guaranteed win. I don't have the confidence that I used to. Is the best way I could put that. All right, 6. So I need 2 more. So, well, these only work for Beast Warrior and Fiend. This one's just dark. Oh, you're a dark type. Wow, okay, so dark energy will work for you. That's actually pretty cool. Oh, Keymates number 2 is a fiend for some reason. Okay, well. I guess I can, no, I'll save that for the... What's his face? The weird Witty Phantom in my hand. Uh-oh. So one thing I did notice is that you can't see what they fused, but much like the real Yu-Gi-Oh game, you can just check their graveyard. So if we go to here, we can see that she mixed Lunar Queen, Elza this, and Hoshigen. So we have a vague idea of what she's packing. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to go here. This should work. It did. Neat. It's only a small increase. I only realized that recently, that it's not as powerful as some of the attack boosts. But that's not bad. I guess I'll just move this one up. Just want to start putting the pressure on, really. And also start clearing my hand out. Okay. I forgot, like, how this game really works. Oof. Shining Friendship off the rip. And it's powered up. That's going to be annoying. I'm actually okay with that, though. Shouldn't be too difficult to do that. Also, when they get stunned like that, I think that's the attribute difference, I think. Oh, and I have battles turned off. I'll turn it back on. When I was grinding, it made more sense. What did they just do to me? What the fuck was that? Did they weaken me? I don't know what they did to me. What the fuck does Skelangel do? He usually draws cards, but I have a feeling that's not what he does anymore. If this card has been played from the hand in the turn, when this card is destroyed in battle, the owning player can play one more card from the hand. Oh, that's pretty crazy. Interesting. I wonder what the point of that would be. Oh, and I can move twice because I'm on a mountain. Yes. Do I go for Shining Friendship, which is currently or seemingly weakened? I wonder how that happened. No, I'll just do this. I don't know how many stars. I have 4. Okay, I'm in a good spot. Negate attack. Ugh. Is it going to spellbind me or just stop an attack? Okay, just stops the attack. Also, look at this goober. Look at... Look, whose man's is this? I can't see from the front of him, but he's a lot more stocky than I thought he would be. Although I guess he looks like that in the portrait. Playing a very risky game right now. Yeah, this is fine. Could do it with this one. My barrel is stronger, but that's fine. So we do have, like, you can see them shining. I just don't know how that works. I don't know if it's a wheel or if it's like dark and light affect each other, this and this affect each other. It seems like dark beats light, so I guess it is a wheel. Then I don't know what beats dark, so I guess we'll figure that out. This is also, this is the first time I'm playing Trihorn Dragon. It was the first rare card I unlocked, and I just did not. At no point did I draw it against Duelmaster K. So this is pretty cool. All right, Taya is open. Ooh, okay. That might not be a bad idea, but I think I'll do. This should give me Komori Dragon. Oh, but then I won't gain the stars back. Although it's gonna take me 2 turns anyway, so you know what am I gonna do? I'd rather go for the hit. Again, Komori Dragon looks weird. He shouldn't be that big. He should be a more tiny dragon. Oh yeah, the life point difference. I forgot. I forgot that Trihorn Dragon just like wrecked Skelangel. Hey, I've got a dub under my belt. Yes, let's go. You may be thinking, Nick, how did you get those rare cards this whole time? How did you keep drawing rare cards? I'm like, well, obviously because I'm amazing. But there are other reasons too. Just don't worry about it. Okay. Okay. Oh, sorry. Quit being a jerk. It's kind of hard to get the timing down because the slots, the number of monsters in the slot or number of cards in the slots can change. There's a minimum, and it'll replace whatever you don't meet the minimum with fake traps, but I don't know what the minimum is. I assume like 5. All right, so we got a negate attack, and we got Great Moth because we got a rare card. Look at that. Woo! So, knowing that the slots are this broken, and that I'm on an emulator, I don't feel as bad anymore, and I kind of don't feel like I'm gonna like struggle as much as I thought I would. But so I'm more okay with this. At first I thought the game was opening pretty brutal, but I think I now understand that Redux was kind of designed with the idea that you would grind against yourself for a little bit and like play and abuse the slots and whatnot. So knowing that, I'm like, it's fine. I guess I lost. It pains me to know what I lacked in strength to protect my lord and love. Oh, well. Hey, got a first card. Splits up into 2, right? Or no, just 1. Is it Tristan? Yep. Tristan Gray. And then Taya. It's a 956, 961. So I can't really change my deck here, but that's okay. I think this video is already going to be long enough, so I just wanted to cap off the first part with that, where I got it now. I'm ready. Again, as a reminder to Duel Master K, you have to copy your memory card. Basically, it has to be the exact same file. So even if you've fought him before, if you've changed your deck in like the campaign or like updated or whatever, when you go back to try and fight him again, you're gonna have to like copy over the file again, because if it's even a little bit different, it'll assume it's like player 2 who wants to play, even if there's no controller plugged in. So yeah, just like in if you're doing it in an emulator, just copy the memory card, eject the one from slot 2, and then put in the copy of the first one into slot 2, and you should be able to fight Duel Master K. It's good for trying to get copies of cards you already have. It's good for just like, you know, getting more chances to do the slots. There's also and you can only really do this if the card is at least leveled up a little bit. But let me look at this. There was an old cheat you used to be able to do that I know people abused, where you could basically create a custom map, and in that custom map, the deck leader would effectively be like trapped, and you would just instantly win, and then the only card in the slot would be the deck leader. So like, for instance, I had 3, that's how I got 3 three-headed Gytos, is that I fought Duel Master K, but I fought him in the arena where he would instantly lose because it's just built in Redux. You don't have to unlock or you don't have to beat the campaign to unlock it. It's just one of the like set custom ones. So if you get a card high enough where you can get it to a deck leader, and it only needs 1 star, which you can get naturally. I think the best chance for that is to attack them directly. So like I got Neck Hunter as well, because like he was previously one of my stronger cards. So Neck Hunter is 1. So basically, make your deck leader Neck Hunter, copy the data over, go to fight Duel Master K, fight him in the one where he's trapped, and then in the slots it'll be all fake traps, and then just Neck Hunter. So that's how you can like duplicate that. I imagine it works with rarer cards as well. So yeah, and I think some of that isn't allowed in the original game. Like I think there's some cards that are banned, like I said, like Trihorn Dragon and Larva of Moth, but they're not banned anymore. So what does a Great Moth do, by the way? Just out of curiosity. This card is placed. When this face-up card is defense up, while this card is in face-up in defense position, all enemy monsters are reduced by 100 points each turn. I think Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth has the same ability, just it's stronger. So we're definitely gonna add Great Moth in. Let me just do that now before I forget. But what do I take out? Dark Hole cost 80. My heart says I don't want to do that, but it's easiest just to take Dark Hole out. Because I want to add Negate Attack in as well. But I also have to be careful with my deck cost. I'm trying to do ones that won't really mess up the fusion stuff too much, and also ones that might cost a little more. Let's see. I got an Imagine gun. It's not a very good card, and it shouldn't affect the deck cost too much. Not within a point I need to worry about. But yeah, cool. And that's gonna be it for part 1. I am so excited to go back into this now that now that I have a foothold. Now I'm ready. Because I was really struggling, and I'm like, I don't feel like I need to grind more. I could, but I feel like I have enough monsters where I can like at least make headway as is. Where if I needed to fight like Taya again, I could do that. But like I have a way to like get stronger. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in part 2. Goodbye.